Welcome back to Keith's FIFA 18 story. My name is Ricky, and today Lincoln City are in the FA Cup playing Oxford United. And right? Yeah, Oxford United. I just had a moment where I was like, that's what I read, right? Was Oxford United. I think it's Oxford United. Yeah. And so we're here. It's still January, obviously. I say obviously. This is the third round of the FA Cup. Oxford United is another League One team. They are in the middle of League One right now. They're in the table. They're in the middle of League One there. Let's see if we can score off a header here. No, because the ball didn't come anywhere near me. But Bostwick did. So the reason I bring up the fact that Oxford is a League One team is for two reasons. Number one, we could be playing a Premier League team. This is the third round of the FA Cup. It's when the Premier League, and I think the Championship also entered in the third round. Well, we need to get that ball away from Keith as quickly as possible. So the reason I tell you that they're in League One is because we played them already. I don't know if we played them actually. I don't know if I recorded it or it was an episode or if it was a game that I didn't record, but I don't remember recording it, so I'm thinking we didn't. And we beat them 2-0, which is good news. We've only played them once, and that was away. We're home today. That was a. All right, Bostwick, you just won all the glory today. I was not offsides. Also, I do not at all understand why that would count as offsides when they touched the ball. Like, it should reset offsides. The offsides rule is stupid, is what I'm saying. And anybody who thinks the offside, it's probably way more complicated than it needs to be. But it's certainly, I understand the point of it, right? Ah, I don't know who that was at all, but anyway, so not much has gone on the team since the last game. Because the last game was Tuesday, and it's Saturday. So, because I want to put all the FA Cup stuff on the game, but I will say this: after the FA Cup today, win or lose, I'm probably going to be jumping around more than I already have been in terms of the season. Maybe not cool. I mean, I've been jumping around quite a bit as it is. So, did Keith just phase through the net at the end of there? Let me see. Hang on, wait. Oh, the replay is going to not show me. But it really looked like Keith phased through the net there at the end. Like the Flash. It'd be nice if he was the Flash, but he's not. And also, I think people would consider the Flash's speed a bit cheating. Someone's hurt. Not. I think Not was the guy that I passed it to that missed the... No, not. That's Whitehouse. Not's coming on. Sorry. That was Whitehouse. I think Whitehouse was the guy I passed it to. That was weird. And now suddenly I don't... Okay, now I have control. I didn't have control a second ago. The game... And I just thought maybe something was wrong with my controller. That's always possible. That's always a possibility. So, yeah. So I'll probably be... I don't know how much we'll be cutting out, but my goal is actually to try and get all the way to the Premier League before... Okay, that is a clear and obvious red card. That is a red card. That is the wrong color. That is the wrong color. I mean, look. It's flagrant. He's not even trying for the ball. He just wants to stop the attack. Well, at least I'm not doing the free kick. I don't know why occasionally Keith has to do the free kick. It doesn't make any sense. Mostly because, I mean, I don't know how to do free kicks, so I don't... and I'm not a midfielder, and Keith doesn't have the best free kick abilities. Like, I get the penalties, right? Like, Keith's got pretty good penalties. Ah! Nice shot, though. Nice attempt. So I'd like to get to the Premier League before FIFA 19. But also, I might not get FIFA 19, so it might not matter. I may not want to pay for FIFA 19. You know, if it's just I mean, unless they've done a tremendous amount to both the gameplay and the way the game looks in FIFA 19 from FIFA 18 on the Switch here, it's going to be hard pressed to justify spending $60 or, you know, slightly less than 60 because I'll probably, if I were to buy it, I'd pre-order on Amazon. And of course, Amazon, for a lot of physical copies of games, you can get it 20% off if you pre-order it. So get on side, Keith. So, all right. Also, I want to just very briefly talk a little bit about the World Cup and how Belgium humiliated England for the second time in the competition. And I just want to point that out because I love that so much. Like, I'm not a Belgium fan. The only reason I was rooting for Belgium was because they won in Keith's world, right? That was the only reason I was rooting for Belgium. I had no other, like, I had no skin in the game when it came to anything. Like, I didn't watch the final. I actually went and mowed my grandmother's yard during the World Cup final. Actually, during the first part of the World Cup final. I did turn it on at the very end when France was up 3-1, I think. And it was like, well, yeah. No, oh, whew. I was a little nervous there. Their attack was quite good. Also, Keith is way out of position. But he has the ball. And really, at this point, that's all you can ask. Why am I going down when I am heading up here to score? Well, that sucked. I was really... Honestly, I didn't care about the final at all. But I kind of wish Croatia could have won. I have nothing against France specifically, but Croatia's a much smaller country. They're never going to have the opportunity for talent, I guess might be a better way to put it, than France. Not that they don't have the talent. I mean, they obviously have talent. They made it to the World Cup final. But I also, in case you're wondering, didn't watch the Belgium-England match either because I don't believe there should be third-place matches in something that, like, I mean, I don't. That guy looks hurt. Maybe he's just tired. I hope he's not actually injured. I mean, they did already injure one of our players. Yes! And that's an assist for Keith, although it doesn't count for anything because this is the FA Cup. Watch this beautiful assist. Everyone's completely out of position. They're not ready for me to shoot at all. Oh, it was beautiful. Just beautiful. Arnold's going off. Bernstein, something like that. Anyway. But it was nice. It was nice for Belgium to beat England because everybody, you know, kept talking about how Belgium should have lost that game in the group stage because their half of the draw was so much harder, despite the fact that both teams went out in the same round. Like, they both went out in the semifinals. That's why they were in the third place match, which I did not watch again because who cares? Also, it was on really early here. Like, all the other matches have been at 1 p.m. here, and it was on at like 10 a.m. And I'm like, fine, that's great for tennis. I'm not getting up that early to watch something I don't care about. I mean, I was up because I was probably watching tennis, since Wimbledon was past fortnight. So, where are you going, Keith? Let's get back outside. So, I don't know. The World Cup, like, everyone's like, this is the most exciting World Cup ever. And I'm like, really? I guess if you really like shootouts, there's like 95% of all the games ended in a shootout in the knockout round. I know that's a statistic I just made up. It's not accurate, but it sure felt that way. I don't know. I'm not saying that it wasn't the most exciting World Cup, but it would have been more exciting if a team that I actually cared about, like the men's U.S. national team, were any good. And it's not like we don't have good players, so I don't know what was up with that. I don't know. Next year, the Women's World Cup, that's where it's at. All right, let's see if we can't get Keith a goal. Nope. But it's okay. Because we got throw in. That's because we got a corner, but I guess it went out just on the edge of going. Okay, blow the whistle, ref. There it is. Lincoln City are advancing in the FA Cup with a 2-0 victory. Goals from Bostwick and Reed. This has been Keith's FIFA 18 story. Thank you for watching. Come back soon for more FIFA 18.